Hey everybody, welcome to group break number 571. Today we have the 2020-21 SP Authentic Mixer. We found some of this sticking around. Yeah, gonna go through it. We have, I guess, two full inners, a full master of it, so a lot of fun. Let's get started. Here are your teams. Again, this is a $1 random team start. We had the Edmonton for San Jose trade. Here we go. I don't know if it'll be less hot for me because there won't be air where it is. It'll be in a different spot, but that's what we have to look up because it'll need some work to make it into an actual like streaming spot. So to make it look good at least. So here we go. We'll start off with extended. We'll work our way down to SP Authentic. Maybe we'll do extended platinum Spagoo. Yeah, extended platinum Spagoo seems good. So, and then just as a reminder, we're down to, I think, almost single digits left in. Yeah, we're down to single digits left in the credentials pick your team case. That was a full 10 box fresh inner. So here we go. Good luck, folks. Let's hope we see something sick. I want to see something really cool. I mean, so does everyone else here, but. We are starting off with a holographics gold of Brock Faber for the Wild, Dazzlers of Ryan Johansson for the Avs, and Sorokin on the Beehive. I forgot that we can just rip and stack this. The best way to open up this stuff. Has Connor Sherry signed a contract yet? I don't think he has. I'm honestly shocked he's not a Canuck. Former Penguin, used to have some speed, probably a PTO here. All right. For Silver Skates of Ovechkin, we have a Ryan Johnson draft and a Scott Lofton for the Flyers. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Silver Skates gold of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. Scene red of Bo Horvat for the Islanders. And Owen Beck on the retro Young Gun for the Habs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Poitras. Johnny Gaudreau on the Hollowview. And Emil Heineman. Hey, Matt B. Hope you're doing well yourself. 4. There we go. Yeah, I saw. Man, I don't... Signing in the KHL is, like, wild to me. I guess, you know, pays their bills type of thing, but Samoskevich? That's just a regular... I think that's just a regular Tarasenko base. Honestly, it's been a while, so I'll put it to the side. Samoskevich on the rookie gems. Leo Carlson Beehive and Eric Carlson for the Penguins. 6, 7, 8. Forster, Maurice Richard, and a Jaden Struble. There we go. Yeah, but like, still, I thought he'd be a, you know, I mean, I don't think they can be, but also, then again, who knows, right? Like, it's just one of those things that, you know, I wouldn't sign there personally. I'd rather go to, like, if you could go to Sweden or the Swiss League or something like that, like. But all right, here we go. We have a Askarov on the UD3, Connor Brown on the Outburst, and a Roby Jarventi. Man, I'm shocked he didn't pop off a little bit. I actually really liked his game. Brock Faber on the rookie gems. Tage Thompson on the retro, and John Klingberg for the Leafs. I mean, maybe it was his only offer too type of thing, but I don't know. Robertson for the Stars, Owen Tippett, and Luke Hughes on the draft. 7, 8, 9, 10. Rick Nash on the Hockey Heroes with an OV Hollowview and a Matthews for the Leafs. Five, 6, 7. Matthew Nyes, UD3, Adam Edstrom, and a canvas of Drake Batherson. 6, 8, 9, 10. Exclusives for the Kraken. Alex Wemberg with Rupe Hintz for the Stars and a Matthew Poitras for the Bruins. Well, we hit an exclusives at least. That's a minor win. I just need to get the top loaders here. 1 second. There we go. That was a meh box of extended, you know? All right. You get the base cards put away here. Keep the desk somewhat organized. Easier to stay on top of it than fall behind. I don't think that Tarasenko is a variation, but we'll keep it to the side. Yeah. Yeah, extended is like, when you hit, you actually hit pretty big. Matt, unfortunately, we haven't been able to get our hands on anymore. The price that we'd have to get it at is just, I think, too much. But yeah, we don't have, I'm pretty sure we don't have any 23, 24 left, because I would have been using it for breaks personally, right? So. We do. That will be, if we go live Friday, we'll have a cup mixer. How did we do this? We get this to the bottom. But yeah. Yeah, the cost for us to bring it back in, like, it'd just be, in my opinion, too much. Yeah. And like that cost would get passed on to you guys, so like I just don't feel right in doing that. But let's keep it rolling here. We'll rip and stack this. Typically platinum is you rip and stack one half and then the other half is like all of your good stuff. So all right, here we go. Strome for the Capitals, Seamus Casey on the Rainbow Retro. McKinnon for the Avs. Oh, that's just an extra autograph. Caught me off guard. Albert Johansson for the Red Wings. Not the worst auto to get. Not the worst one. We'll take it. Detroit. Like, you got the hit out of the one of the expensive boxes. Technically the most expensive box here. Rookie of Steinberg, Celebrini base rookie, and Del Bell Blues. Gage Gonsalves on the Magma, Rutger on the retro rookie, Barkov for the Panthers, Seamus Casey, Prishapov, Declan Carlisle. Granlund for the Sharks, Gensel for the Lightning, Macklin Celebrini, sweet selections. Rookies of Arshdeep Baines, Phil Kemp, and Joel Blomqvist. McDavid on the Sunset. That's a nice one to get. Kachuk on the retro. Hints for the Stars. Kapanen, Bischel, Scott Morrow rookies. Rainbow rookie, Jason Pollan for the Avs, Matt Duchene for the Stars on the Sunset, Kachuk on the Showmanship, Slaggert George Michkov base rookie, Will Smith Sunset rookie. Karu for the Blues, and Wallstedt for the Wild with a Fedotov, Svechkov, and Luchenko. Rookies. That's a good little half there for that half. Sharks are happy. Sharks are happy. Flyers are pretty happy too. I'll just leave and topple these guys because it's platinum. Sorry, give me a half second here. I could just leave them, I guess, but let's leave and topload. Need a center to let Karamaki. Dude. Tough to get. Actually, the centering hasn't been that bad this year, but it's not been as bad as previous years, but also the design is like harder to tell if it's centered or not. So like that's not horrible on the Macklin. Yeah, it normally always is those like certain players. All right, fun stack. Fun stack. Should be all of our numbered stuff. Rainbow Rutger McGroarty, rookie for the Penguins. Lane Hudson, sweet selections, and Jason Robertson for the Stars. To $2.99. 50 of $2.99. Brazeau, Cooley for the Sharks, and Stanky for the Stars. I'm just gonna go ahead and just make a pile that's individually sleeved over here, so that way it doesn't take forever. Yeah, that's fair. I've seen a few of his be a little bit off-centered, so. Got fragments, I think, I want to say. We got a fragments. Pettersson for the Canucks. Mikko Rantanen and Jeremy Swayman for the Bruins. 51 of 125 with a Scanlon, Butler, Jack Thompson. Oh. Let's leave up the fragment just because I like the way they look. I actually think they should be rare. Ooh, is that orange? We have orange. Is it a rookie? We have an orange rookie. That is what we want to see. Morelli on the retro. Stanky and Dobish orange checker rookies for the Habs. CPOW. 7 of 25. Oh man, all the spots were cheap in this break. 7 of 25 Dobish orange checkers. Nadeau, Klapka, and Husnudinov. Oh, this is a good box. Good box. Nurse on the Rainbow, Ogren, and Samuel Hellenius for the Kings to 125. We got Ivan, Akil Thomas, and Zach LaRue. Hellenius 81. Just missing that jersey number of 125. Well, this box made up for extended. Dobish, McDavid base parallel, Rutger silver. Potentially 2 autographs. Pasta for the Bruins, Panarin, and Devin Cooley for the Sharks. Not the shark you want to see, but you take it. Brad Marchand was stuck there. Brad Marchand was stuck there. Akuratu, Stezka, and Gonsalves. And last pack. All right, a second orange checkers. That's an orange checkers auto, isn't it? Yeah, Cooley is now a flame, but his card is a shark. Right? Right? Because we got the Stanky Premier, and whenever you get one of these, it's normally good. It's normally good. Nice Stanky Premier. Wyatt Johnson Rainbow. Tavares for the Leafs, and Scott Morrow Orange Checkers Auto for the Hurricanes. What a box. 11 of 15. Yeah, take that. What a box. Honestly, autos are both decent. Dobish is sick. Morrow is like pretty solid. The Stanky Premier, not that bad. Nice hit there for the Hurricanes. So, and to finish off the base rookies, Othman, Morrison, and Poulter. All right, I'm just gonna sleeve this lane because he's all by himself. What a box there, folks. It was so good that I actually need to get some more top loaders. It's always a good sign when it's just like, oh, I'm earmarking this amount of top loaders. I think this is fine for this break. And then surpassing it. But I know we'll need more because there's... Hopefully we'll have more than 5 cards that are top loadable from SP Authentic. Hopefully. All right, let's do 22-23, just because I feel like it's the lowest end hit potential. Oh, let me... These guys. I think I got through the sticker. There we go. Yeah, 4 more boxes still too, right? Like, Platinum is fun this year. It is fun this year. All right, it's a thinny, which sometimes is okay, sometimes is awful. But I don't think we have a patch. No patch. No patch. So we'll go 2 off the back. We'll go, yeah, 2 off the back. All right. For the Yotes, Jack McBain. For the Yotes, Nathan Smith. For the Kraken, Shane Wright, retro rookie, to $9.99. A little bit of a top corner chip there. Riley Walsh for the Devils, to $9.99. Authentic rookies autos for the Montreal Canadiens, Caden Gooley, to $149. And rookie outburst of Berggren for Detroit. Well, the rich get richer in this break. I like the Albert Johansson, but I think that Gooley is just a nicer card. Yeah. Montreal's hitting great, and it's not even their top rookie, which is the funny part. Yeah, it's a good day to have a team with red. All right. 24-25. Does that mean Suits Left Future Watch auto incoming? Yeah, Montreal's done well. No patches. I don't think. Frost for the Flyers. We'll ship all the stuff from this just because, you know. Red Wings, DeBrincat. Andre Lee for the Kings. Alex Tuck for the Sabres on the red. Nick Suzuki for the Habs to $149. Mitch Marner All-Star jersey for the Leafs. Troy Terry for the Ducks on the jersey card. Oh, those are sick. For the Blues, frameworks of Kyrou. Those are sick. And Gonçalves rookie auto for the Bolts. I love those frameworks, man. They're sick. Gonçalves isn't the worst rookie auto to get either. Right, they're 75 this year. Yeah, that's a nice one for the Blues. I know the Ghoulies probably a better card value-wise, but I like the look of the framework a lot better, you know? All right. Let's go get our manicures and pedicures because it's spa time. I would say I'd go for a head massage, but I got sunburnt really bad, and boy, oh boy. Anything fun from the first Bagoo box? Caden Gooley rookie auto jersey. I would count that as fun. So Montreal get in the top hit of the box again. All right, let's dodge the redemption game. Let's dodge the redemptions. Celebrated moment of Quinn Hughes for the Canucks. This was the last year SP Authentic was in this format. Braden Point on the retro for the Bolts. Because then it changed to its new format, more cards per pack, less packs per box, which I actually like the overall format better, because in this format you literally would just pack search for thick packs because they could also have just autos in them. But Barkov on the True Leaders for the Panthers. Now we're down to 8 teams left in the credentials. Pick your team. That'll be the final break of the night. Alex Ovechkin, celebrated moments. 700th NHL goal on that one. For the Capitals, obviously. But yeah, I'm glad that they got rid of the like decoy, non-decoy packs. Kachuk for the Senators. Because it was very, like, you'd always open, if you had the choice between a thick pack or a thin pack, you'd always take the thick pack. Red of Zibanejad for the Rangers. Autograph for the Canucks of Brock Besser. That's honestly pretty solid. Base autograph Brock Besser. A little bit faded on the ink, but I think Alpha will take that. Nice little Brock base auto. In theory, that means that this is the next autograph. So we'll save it for the end. Spectrum Future Watch of Francouz for the Avalanche. Francouz. Spectrum of Pasta for the Bruins. All right, sounds good. I already have that set aside, so. Tavares for the Leafs, and a base Future Watch, Connor Ingram to 999 for the Predators. August 13th. And once we get into mid to late August, I will essentially be on, not quite on standby, but on streams may have to end abruptly once we get into like mid late August, early September, and then definitely mid late September. Red of Svetch for the Hurricanes. So, Stall for the Hurricanes. But hopefully there's nothing like too urgent that happens. Ovechkin for the Capitals on the retro. Lots of bolt space. Kaprizov on the celebrated moments for the Wild. Giordano on the True Leaders for the Flames. Yeah. So I'll probably have to put a disclaimer at like every stream. Larkin for the Red Wings. It's like I will keep the stream running or something, or we'll figure it out, but like, yeah. Anders Lee for the Islanders on the red. Should be the autograph. Yeah. Future Watch. Reed Duke. Well, at least a player that's notable in hockey history for Vegas. At least he has some hockey history to his name. All right. Final box here. Final box. Just gonna move the base cards. Here we go. Yeah, we pulled an Ingram base Future Watch. Not autoed, but honestly, a pretty decent one to get, just given that he's a goalie and he's still relevant in the NHL. Yeah. God, my headset is killing my head right now with where it's sunburnt. The worst part is that I put sunscreen on multiple times and it did nothing. Nothing. Yeah. All right. Let's hope for something big here. If not, it's still a solid break. It's still a solid break. Stamkos on the celebrated moments. Remember Matt Murray was on the Senators. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Matthew Tkachuk for the Flames. Jack Eichel on the True Leaders for the Sabres. That card aged like nothing. All right. M, we got you for the Oilers. Parisi for the Wild. Seth Jones for Columbus. And Pasta on the red for the Bruins. All right. True Leaders of Patrice Bergeron. Doesn't miss anything there. Mantha for the Red Wings. Mantha for the Red Wings. Come on, I want to see something fancy here. Pekka Rinne for the Predators. His goalie goal, right? Yeah. Kopitar for the Kings. On the True Leaders. Giordano for the Flames. All right, looks like it's that last stack that has the autograph. I hope. Hurdle for the Sharks. Hurdle for the Sharks. Future Watch autograph inscribed. Francouz for the Avalanche. Not a bad one to get. Obviously not the best, but like take an inscribed, and that's a really nice autograph too. Nice hit there for the Avs. That takes down Cairo. Francouz. Really nice penmanship. Yeah. So this should be our other autograph here. I don't know why I didn't save it, but Jonas Johansson for the Sabres. Not the worst autograph either in terms of like visual appearance. Yeah. Yeah, not the best, but hey, you can't go wrong with an inscribed Future Watch autograph, especially like when he actually was decent at the NHL level for a couple of years. Should have all the spectrums in this still. Yep, Kratsov for the Rangers. John Carlson for the Capitals. Yeah, definitely a goalie break though. Zook for the Wild. And Heponiemi on the non-autoed Future Watch for the Panthers. And final pack here. Heponiemi was a guy I had hype for because he put up a lot of points, but it turns out he's just a perimeter dude to the dub. Tyson Barrie on the red for the Oilers. All right. Let me put the base cards away. We'll do a recap here. Alpha Prime, I honestly haven't looked it up. If I'm gonna get them set up, it'll probably be for Friday, just because I need to get these sorted as much as I can because I have to be at the auto body place for 8:30, and it's technically like not too far from the office, so. But yeah, I'll look into them for Friday if that's all good. But all right, recap time here. Celebrini base rookie and sweet selections. McDavid on the sunset. Poland rainbow. Mitchkov base sunset of Willie Smith. Some other cool stuff that we got. Heponiemi and Ingram non-autoed Future Watches to 999. Berggren on the rookie outburst. Hudson sweet selections. Cooley to 299. Hellenius to 125. Same with Swayman. Wemberg exclusives to 100. We hit a stanky premiere with a Rutger McGroarty rainbow rookie from Platinum. Jonas Johansson was one of our autographs. Kyrou on the frameworks. Pretty cool card. Reduke on another Future Watch. Nice Besser there. Gooley rookie jersey auto to 149. Gonsalves rookie auto. Albert Johansson. Top 3 hits in no particular order. I really like the Pavel Francouz on the inscribed Future Watch autograph. Love the look of that autograph. Really cool penmanship. Second best hit of the break, I think, is going to be the Scott Morrow. To 15 on the orange checkers, but hit of the break's got to be the Dobish. Got to be the Dobish. Definitely off-centered. You can see where the lines end on one side and not the other, but hey. Can't complain about that. That's group break 571.